there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Canes will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia's offense will have first crack at this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
All right, boys, let's get back to business.
Both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. And both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad.
Good first down game right there.
This is about the QBs.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of
Got the
downs.
big hook. Alexa, turn on the light. Dang dog barking. Nico barking at the people next door on the roof. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Looking to throw on first down.
Marco Isadora looking at the sack. Great downfield coverage.
And the defense gets
right there.
And that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
2nd and 11 for UGA. Drawing up a swing. Who is that? Kellebrew. Kellebrew transferred from UGA to Miami this offseason. What an insane play. It's returned back to Athens. A pick 6. Dump off. And come up with a tackle there. And here comes a punt unit.
You can really set the tone for what's possible in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
He closed that, so we should be good.
We had this game circled in the offseason.
Here comes Greg Biggers on the return. Biggers. Nowhere to go there.
The answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like you don't
Quincy Howard-Ralahu.
Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams.
Quincy Howard-Ralahu had a big-time game last week. But he's got a big-time test this week in Athens against these dogs. First play, dropping back, looking. He's going to get it to Tony O. Tony O's going to get the first down for the Hurricanes.
They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Dropping back
Looking to
again.
throw on first down.
It's a sack. 2 dogs in the backfield there. Getting hands on. They're going to give the credit to Tony Stabling
Now with a
on the
long
sack.
way to go to pick up the first down. He leaves it with
Hand it off to Babineau, and Babineau could go nowhere. It's 3rd and 18 now for Miami. Last year, this was a defensive matchup between these two teams. Playoffs. So far. Why did they cancel my job? Dropping back. I'm trying to step up on your side there. They don't cancel my dang job. I'm supposed to work somebody and cancel it.
I'm really impressed with this start by this defense. Like,
She must be going in. So here comes a punt. Oh, that's a bad kick. I gotta lock in, y'all. I'm doing other stuff around the room. Not locked in at all. Let me pause real quick. All right, let's go.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They
1st and 10.
I think they got to be
Gonna dump it off. Gonna hand it off, and here goes.
They got to do a better
Taking
job
him down.
getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole
It's a motion. I mean, a screen pass taken out by Marco Beaver. Marco Beaver, freshman, one of the top guys on this defensive secondary. He's just an absolute gamer. He's all over the place.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Dropping back. Dump off 3 and out here for UGA.
Georgia lining up to punt it away.
They're going to punt it. Biggers back to return. Here comes Biggers. He's going to fit it around this. Here comes Greg Biggers. Biggers, one man to beat. He's going to beat him. And the absolute gamer, Greg Biggers, returns with nearly 90 yards for the score. The kid is such a problem when he gets the ball in his hands.
And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball, Reese. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little
7-0 is your score here. UGA offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Looking downfield.
Pressure. Going deep, wide open, he's caught it! And a big play, breaking a tackle! Look at the score! Taking it out to 5.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do.
1st and goal at the 5, I'm in a pistol.
He's looking to throw. Oh, they're after him.
We got him short.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 1. Gonna hand it off. He's gonna walk in. Touchdown. So a big play there.
Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game. It looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
7-7. Georgia responds. Here comes Devin Lemon. Nowhere to go there. Now let's see if this Georgia defense can stay tough. Stay locked in. They haven't given nothing up to this Miami offense that's so dangerous. There comes Devin Lemon. Talking about dangerous. He gains about 10 on that first play from that first play of the drive. If number 20 gets going, you're in trouble if you're a defense. Here comes number 20. He got going, and he might go. No, taking down the 28. Devin Lemon. Lemon head Devin. Big time game there.
With that speed, if you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the
Oh, look at the blitz, the pressure there. That's been a big thing right here for Georgia in this first half, in this first quarter at least. The pressure, not allowing Quincy Harahulu, whatever his name is, not allowing him to get too comfortable. Quick pass there to Greg Biggers, a gain of 9. This is what you want if you're Miami. 3rd and short, where you can do whatever you want. 3rd and 1. Gonna give the limit. Let me go get the first down. Beautiful right there. Devin Lemon. Couple of big time runs. Right back to Lemon again. Lemon's got a couple of blockers ahead of him. He's gonna get near the first down marker, down to 7-yard line, 2nd and inches. 20 and 89. Those are the two guys that just need the ball in their hands. Right back to him again. Lemon. Big game. Don't forget about David Harper, the freshman. Came in last week and absolutely showed out in his first game, getting real minutes. Lemon couldn't get to the outside. There's a flag on the play, and it could be offsides. I think it will be offsides. Offsides on Marvin Hollingsworth, so that makes this first. That makes this. That makes this 1st and goal from the. It makes his 1st and goal from the 3.
And the defense was anxious.
Nagy in the back. Nagy. This is gonna be Nagy's first time getting a real run here. They're gonna do a play action here. Going looking for Harper. Can Harper get to the end zone? No, he can't. Down at the 1. Georgia's defense looking to bend but not break here.
Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Georgia's defense trying to bend but not break here as their backs are against the wall. 1st and goal, 2nd and goal from the 1. Looking here, Biggers caught it. His 2nd score of the game, Greg Biggers. Touchdown, Miami.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on.
Dude, if this thing got my dang... Why did it delete all my accounts off this joint? Sorry, I'm trying to upload this dang video.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
There we go. 1st and 10 for the Dogs. They're going to hand it off here. Longacre. Longacre going to get the edge. He can't get to the edge because the Hurricanes are there. First one was Patrick Rush. Putting hands on him first, making them change directions before the help cavalry came. So after 1, it is 14-7. Miami lead after the first quarter.
And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Pulls it on the bootleg.
Oh, what a play action. dumps it off there. He's going to get taken down there, though. They were all over it. They were all over it. Felix Bugs with the grab. That makes it 3rd and 11. And I think we may see Miami decide to pin the ears back here and send pressure. Tompkins shifting over on the outside. Here comes the blitz going deep. Going deep, and it's batted down. Defended right there by Marco Beaver.
Now they're staring at 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team.
Oh, I'm right back. I gotta check on this food. No, you're not. The Packers the best.
What you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength.
I ain't never lost to UGA on this dynasty. Oh, Devin Lemon.
Gets it to the 46-yard
That's a great game, boy. That's a great game.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense
I want more.
balance, but he gives them
He's slow.
home run ability.
He's slow, bro. My other quarterback would have scored that one. See what else? You ain't ever seen my other quarterback? He would have scored that.
The play action fake.
Wow, wow. Oh, what kind of ball is that?
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And
You threw that red to lose the Super Bowl. Yes, you did. Oh, you just didn't make a throw. God, dog. Dang, that gotta be a dot, Quincy. Look at my center getting down. He got 86 speed. Center with 86 speed. When we punt, he the first man down. He basically a gunner. He's basically a gunner. My center. He's like a boat. Hustling, boy. He hustling. That's a great pass. Marco Isadora, quick pass across the middle. Marco Isadora, we say all the time, he committed to Georgia Southern. Forbes took the job at Miami, and then he left and came to UGA.
That was a phenomenal job. Showing you
Oh!
but also his concentration.
Hit. Devin Tompkins. DJ Tompkins was on that tackle.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bulldogs with a second
That's not my star receiver.
to keep this drive moving.
My star receiver got a touchdown. He got 2 touchdowns. My star receiver, what's his name? My star receiver got 2 touchdowns. My star receiver, what's his name? He not the X. We move him around the field. He like Xavier Branch. Zachariah Branch. Like Zachariah Branch. He returned the punt. Then he got a touchdown. He is. He get more touchdowns than Zachariah Branch do.
They'll go to the ground.
Today, the AI dropped 73 points. You saw that? That's crazy. AI dropped 73 points. You be losing to AI.
Wants to go up top.
You literally lost to one last night. Good hit. Yeah.
Bro, I'm playing offense on the
48.
So?
You should see my bro. I play defense a lot. It gets to play at halftime. I got 35. They got 7. So I'm just playing.
Why he did it? Is my triangle ball?
Covers team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Rushes on him.
There we go. There we go, Harper. There we go, Harper. Good game right there. My dude don't got a thing the way he can. The freaking composure. Nah, about that. Now, why that when I get a first down? Now I can do whatever I want.
You know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there,
ball.
knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy
is. Red Cougars, and now we're seeing this Miami offense get ticking. Seeing this Miami offense get going.
Wearing them out. Another first down.
The offense reigning defending national champions, boy.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him in the first half. And he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
Looking to throw again. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat.
30-10 now.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd?
30-10. Press coverage on the outside. Tony O. By himself, he's going deep at Tony O. One-on-one. Tony O. Touchdown! Miami! The transfer senior from Texas Tech. Hold on, CJ calling me. See what Cuz want.
Place for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. A deep tradition of backers who make plays and get after quarterbacks. Ray Lewis could do it all back in the day, just like this guy is.
And they look the same, don't they? They look the part, just big, physical, huge guys, but the speed element always there, always in the backfield, making plays.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Makes the catch. It's Gentry. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Lemon. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. to the air on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Miami. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Rides the back and leaves it. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Moves around to clear up the vision. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's caught. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's complete. Touchdown, Dogs! Once he got some room, it was over.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. You got to build on this momentum in the second half.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Using the quick game. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. You can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Past the 30. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Canes are marching down the field. Leaves it with the back. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Let's it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
throw that one in there. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have...
Turning it on! They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Canes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Trying to run it in. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. From the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Going for 6. Touchdown, Canes. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's looking deep down the right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
And that's a big shot, that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
To the ground with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Buying some time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players, and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away.
Number 18, on to punt it away.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
I think it's 88.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Got a man in the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's rolling, those are the guys they're finding.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. The Canes will line up to punt it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. They want to run this quarterback. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Michigan State notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from East Lansing is worth its weight. Gold to the Spartans. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He uncorks one deep. And he's got it inside the 20. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in.
Man, oh man, not what everybody expected, huh? Not what everybody expected. This has been for the most part, it's been a dominant performance right here by Miami. Offensively, they've been clicking. Defensively, they're playing a good job. They're doing a good job.
Getting down inside the 5.
These weapons out here with for Quincy. Hallelujah. Have proven to just be a big factor in their ability to just shut down the run game for UGA. Stifle their offense, just make their offense non-existent. There goes Harper for a score there. Leads back up to 21 here in Athens. That's 5 scores for oh, let me check that chicken. How about that food, boy?
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still fighting.
Domination, baby.
I imagine there'll be some
straight domination
handshakes at the end of this game.
Miami football, baby. It's Miami football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to
I don't even think he turned the ball over.
What a drive.
We just been bad play calling. They must still have Bobo. They must still got Bobo or something. All these screen passes is not gonna work, man. It's not gonna work.
Second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That's caught. It's Gentry. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads.
Oh, you gotta get back there, son. Who is this Ryan Williams wannabe? Why he gotta be a wannabe because he wearing 2? Why you gotta be a wannabe because he wearing 2?
There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
I don't know who's next. I want to say we got Tennessee next. I might be tripping. Week 4, we in week 4? I think we got Tennessee next week in week 5. I think that's confirmed information. I think we got Tennessee in week 5.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
We got Tennessee week 5 or week 6.
They're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything.
That's going to be a big game. Number 1 and 2. Oh, jeez, I picked the wrong thing. Numbers 1 and 2 going at it. Nick Austin and Dudley Forbes. A rivalry that transcends universities and transcends state lines.
But they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
I don't want to score no more, y'all. Just get out of here. I don't want to score no more. But I will if you force my hand. UGA back-to-back losses. Now, if I'm the committee, I'm having UGA as a number there are a couple of one-loss teams that I'll put UGA over because they lost against the 2 best teams rankings-wise in the country. Did you get the first? No. We're going to go forward and just keep the chain moving. They lost to the 2 top-ranked teams in the nation according to the rankings. You know, they lost to Tennessee. Lineman on it? Ain't gonna work. They lost to Tennessee, and this loss to UGA, and this loss to Miami. Now maybe this loss to Miami is worse because this wasn't a game. This really was only a game after the first. Wasn't a game after the first quarter. Quincy Howard, great game, 400 yards, 5 touchdowns. He played great. Set it into the offense. Greg Biggers once again with a very, very effective game at receiver. Tony O with 2 touchdowns. Harper got in the end zone. The running game was working. The defense looks poised. This looks like a Dudley Forbes defense right here. This looks like a Dudley Forbes defense. On to the next week, baby. Let's get it. We'll see who we got next. I think I did my recruiting already, so I should be good to advance. I did. I think we got Tennessee next week, chat. Commit. Running back Stanley Merriman. Commit. Outside linebacker Imari Ezidue. Big E. Commit. Trevante Kennedy. God, I want that Apple White Joker. Oh, we're back to number 1, of course. That's how the game works. Greg Biggers, player of the week, 10 catches, 122 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a kick return. Oh, we got Arizona State. I think we got Tennessee next week. Yeah, we got Tennessee week 6. Jeez, Tennessee then Georgia Southern. Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord. Heisman watch. Quincy better be in the Heisman watch, bro. He's balling. He's not even close, chat. He's not even close, chat. He only threw 13 passes? How is that possible? Is he a backup? How did he only throw 13 passes last week? Whatever. Sean Cohn is still in college. He's like his second year. I don't know. I feel like I played him back at Georgia Southern. I feel like I played that guy. All right, that'll do it. Arizona State, we gonna smash them. Go on by that business.